everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Study with Soumya. Make sure to subscribe this channel if you haven't subscribed till now. This channel is definitely going to be very helpful for you. So do subscribe. Also turn on the bell icon so that you don't miss any update or opportunity from the channel. And what else you can do? Then please make sure to share this channel with your friends, with your juniors or seniors, for whomever it is helpful, right? And do join us at our Telegram channel for further discussion or any sort of query. The link for the Telegram channel is provided in the description itself, right? So well, as promised, we are back with another video on the number system. In this video, we will solve the questions about the concepts that we have discussed in the previous video. So if you haven't watched that video, then I will recommend to watch that particular video. Only then you will be able to understand the questions that we are going to solve in this video. Well, the timing is 1:20 a.m. and I'm recording this video because this was a very hectic day for me, so I couldn't record. But as if I have promised with all of you, so that's why I cannot just back out of this, and you can see I am putting the efforts. Now what you can do for me is just support us. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe the channel, and make sure to join us at our Telegram channel. Okay, so without wasting any time or without doing any further discussion, let's move to the first question of the video, right? So here's the first question, that how many 5 digits number of the form xxyxx are divisible by 44? Okay, so 44 can be written as 11 into 4. Now for determining that how many 5 digits number of this form is divisible, you must be aware of the divisibility rule of 11 and 4. In the previous video itself, I discussed that how to determine the divisibility, like how to tell whether a number is divisible by 4 or 11 or not. So if you haven't watched that video, I would request to watch that particular video. Only then you will be able to understand the points here, right? So to determine if a number is divisible by 4 or not, you have to just check the last 2 digits. If the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, you can directly say that yes, number is also divisible by 4. So just tell me what we can put here. Also, whatever value you are going to put, suppose I took 1. So here also x is same, right? So 1 1 1 1, it is going to be like, okay, so if I am taking 1, so 1 1, that is 11, is it divisible by 4? No, right? If I am taking 2, so 22, is it divisible by 4? No. If I am taking 33, no. 44, is it divisible by 4? Yes. So we can take 44 by 44. Okay, so this is one combination we got. 55, no. 66, no. 77, no. 88, yes. So we can have another combination as 88 by 88. Okay, so we got the value of x. Again, 99 is also not possible, right? So we got the value of x. So these two are possible values for x. That is, either we can go with 4 or 8. Now, what about this y value? How to determine this one? Right? Because this is going to give us an accurate answer. Well, for this, you should be aware of the divisibility rule of 11. So, how to determine if a number is divisible by 11 or not? So, you have to take the difference between the alternate digits and you have to sum that particular difference. So 4 minus 4 will give us 0. Then y minus 4 we have, and there is no such digit, so we can directly write it as 4. So it is giving us simply y itself. Okay, so it is simply giving us y itself. And here also the same thing. Here also 8 minus 8 will give you 0 and y minus 8, and you will take this as plus, so it is going to be y itself. So what value you can put here in place of y? See, it is going to be a single digit only. So what value is possible? 0, right? 0 is the only possible value that you can put here. So what we will do? We will put here 0. So 44 0 4 4 and 88 0 88. Now, so these are the two possible 5 digits number which are divisible by 44. Okay. So what should be the correct answer for this one? That two numbers are possible. Two numbers are possible. Okay. So I hope you got that question. Let's move to the next question now. So the next question says, if a number is divisible by 15, it leaves a remainder of 7. Okay. So it means that n mod 15 is giving us 7. Now, if the thrice the number is divided by 5, so what we are doing, we are just multiplying it by 3. This is what mentioned that thrice the number. So number is going to be 3n now. It is going to be 3n now. If we are dividing the thrice of the number, so here, if we are multiplying 3 here, then we have to multiply here as well. So let's let's multiply the 3 both the sides. So 3 into n is going to give us 3n, and here also it is going to give us 21. Okay, so now they have said that if we are dividing this by 5, so what is the number now? 21, right? So 21, if you are dividing by 5, it is going to leave the remainder as 1. Okay, so what is going to be the correct answer for this one? 1, right? Okay, it should be remainder, not number. Okay, it should be remainder. Then what is the remainder? So see what we have done, we multiply 3 both the sides, and here we are getting the number as 3n, and this is what we are getting as 21. So now if you will divide this particular remainder 21, so it is going to give us 1 is the output. Okay, so that's kind of simple question that what you can follow. Let's see the next question now. So if a number 8754x32y is divisible by 12, find the sum of all values of x. 12 can be written as 2 into 3 into 2, right? Or simply just 4 into 3. Okay, this is how we can write. So first of all, you have to check that if these two last digits are divisible by 4 or not. That is what the divisibility rule of 4, right? So what we can have here, so that these last two digits are divisible by 4, either you can take 0, 20 is divisible, you can take 4, 24 is divisible, or you can take 8. Okay, no other value is possible. So these three values we got. Okay, so now for 3, what we have to do? For 3, what is the divisibility rule? You have to just add all the digits, and if this summation is divisible by 3, then we can say that digit is also divisible by 3. So 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 4, 24, 27, 29. So we have 29 plus x plus y. This is what we are having. Now, so what set of, they are basically asking that find the sum of all values of x that are possible. So for y, there are 3 values that are possible. So let us suppose if we are taking y equal to 0. So what value we can consider for x? So if y is 0, then we can take x as 1. 29 plus 130, that is divisible by 3. Otherwise, we can take 4. 29 plus 4, 33, that is divisible. Otherwise, we can take 7. 29 plus 7 is going to give us 36, that is also divisible. If we are taking y equal to 4, then what values are possible? So 29 plus y, that is 4 now, 33. This is what we got. So if we are just simply taking it as 0, because 33 is divisible. So if we are taking x as 0, so that will be divisible by 12. If we are taking x as 3, that is 36. 6, 9. Okay, so these values are possible. If we are taking y equal to 8, then what values are possible? So 29 plus 8, that is going to give us 37, right? So we can take x as 2, 37 plus 2, 39. So this is divisible by 3, right? Otherwise, what value we can take? We can take 5 also. Okay, we can take 5 also, because 39 plus 5 is going to give us 42, and 42 is divisible by 3. Otherwise, we can take 8. So these are the possible values of x for the different values of y. So now we have to just print the sum or return the sum of all values of x. So what are the values possible? 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 0 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8. Okay, so let's add them. 4 plus 5. 5 plus 7, 12, 15, 21, 30, 32, 37, and this 45. Okay. So you have to speed up your calculation basically, and how this is going to happen? Just by practicing, this is going to happen. And one more thing, this is my personal suggestion, that start making the notes. Whatever important points are there, just start making the notes. If you are thinking that I would be able to grab these concepts just by watching the videos, then it will work just for 1 or 2 days, and after 1 or 2 days you will definitely forget the concepts. And during the time of exam, you cannot just watch the videos again and again. If you have already written them on some notebook, then that is going to work for you, right? I'm saying this with my personal experience, otherwise rest is your choice. Okay, so this question has been solved. Let's move to the next question now. So here given A4531P 1B, here A and B are single digit number, is divisible by 88. Find A minus B. Okay, so 88 can be written as 11 into 8. Okay, so to determine, so if this number is divisible by 8, it means it should be divisible by both 11 and 8. So for this, you should be aware of the divisibility rule of 11 as well as 8. So what is the divisibility rule of 8? That last 3 digits should be divisible by 8, right? So let's see what value we can put here in place of B. Can we put 1? So 311 is not divisible by 8. Can we put 2? 312. So let us see if this is possible. 312 divided by 8. 8 3 are 24. 72, 9, yes. So we can have 312 here, right? 312 is possible. Can we have 313? No. 314? No. 315? No. 316? No. So only possible value for B is 2 that we can have. Now we have to determine the value of A. So for this, let's see the divisibility rule of 11. So what is the divisibility rule? That we have to take A minus 4 plus 5 minus 3 is 2 plus 1 minus B. So what we got the value of B? It is 2, right? So 1 minus 2. That this particular calculation should be divisible by 11. So A minus 4 plus 2, and that is going to give us minus 1. So A minus 4, 2 minus 1, 1, and A minus 3, that is what we have. So what we can put here, okay, we can put here 3 because it is given that A is a single digit number. So what we can put here 3. So 3 minus 3 is going to give us 0, which is divisible by 11. Okay, because 0 is divisible by any number. So that is what we have. So now we got the value of A. This is what? 3. Value of B, it is what? 2. So A minus B is going to be 3 minus 2 equal to 1. Okay. So you can understand now how important it is to learn the divisibility concept. Well, we have another important concept in number system, that is remainder theorem. So we will cover the remainder theorem in the next video. Okay. So here's our next question, that 987x6543y is divisible by 55. Then find the minimum value of x plus y. So this is your homework. Let's take this as homework because I have already shown you one question based on same concept. Now you have to tell me that what should be the answer for this one. Okay, let me tell you the answer. So the answer for this one is going to be 9. So now you can just tally your answer with the same. If you are not getting 9, it means you are getting some sort of mistake. So the correct answer for this one is 9. So just solve this question by yourself. So this is our next question, and by this question I want to tell you an amazing concept, that is to determine the number of factors. Well, as of now here they have asked determine the total number of factors of 2 raised to 11 into 3 raised to 19 into 5 raised to 23. So this is what prime factorization is given. Prime factorization means that you can see the power is given to the prime factors. They cannot be further divided, right? So they are what? Prime factors, and they are not divisible by any number. 2, 3, 5, they are prime factors, right? So that is what we have. So if this sort of prime factorization is given to you and some sort of power is there, then directly there is a formula. What you can do, just take the power, add 1 to it, into 19 plus 1 into 23 plus 1. And this multiplication is going to be a correct answer. So let's solve 11 into 20 into 24. And this is going to give us 240 into 24. And 24 ka square, what is that? 24 into 24, 576, and we have this 0. So it is very, very important that you should be aware of the square. You can see how quickly I did the calculation because I am aware of the square of 24. So make sure that you are aware of the square from 1 to 30. Okay, yeah, it's 30. 1 to 30, you have to memorize it because it is going to help you in the calculation, right? So here we determine total number of factors. If I am asking you the total number of prime factors, the total number of even factors, the total number of odd factors, how to determine? For example, we are having a number 500. Okay, let's suppose we are having a number 500 and I'm asking you the total factors, prime factors, even factors, odd factors for 500. How to solve? See, first you have to do the prime factorization. So let's do 2 into 5 and 5 into 2 into 5. 2 5 are 10, 50, 100, 500. Okay, so that is going to be 2 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 3. So this is the prime factorization that we got. Now for total factor, I just told you what formula you have to use. Note down all these things. Note down so that it can be easy for you during the time of exam. So just take the power, add 1 to it. 2 plus 1 into 3 plus 1. Okay, so 2 plus 1, 3 into 4. That is going to be 12. Now I'm asking you the prime factor. Prime factor, determine the prime factor. Just take the power and add them. So 2, what is the power? 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3 equal to 5. So these are prime factors. Now I'm asking, just tell me even factors. Even factors. So even factor you can simply determine just by subtracting total factor from the odd factor, because calculating odd factor is pretty easy. So odd factor equal to, we have, just take the odd number from the given factors. You can see here we have 2 raised to 2. So 2 is even number. I am talking about odd numbers. So 5 is here odd number. Consider it power and add 1 to it. So what is the power of 5? 3, right? So just you have to add 1 to it. 3 plus 1. So that is going to give us 4. What if I was having something like 5 in raised to 3 into 7 raised to 1? So here 7 is also odd number. So you will be doing like 3 plus 1 into, that is, to this power we are adding 1, and into this is also odd, so into 1 plus 1. So that is going to be the case if there are more than one odd number. Well, as of now this is not the case, so let's just cut this out. Okay, so odd factors we got are 4. Now even factor is going to be 12 minus 4, that is going to be 8. So now you understood how to determine the total factor, prime factor, even factor, odd factor. Okay, I hope this is clear. Please note it down, otherwise you will forget after 1 or 2 days. Let's move to the next question now. So here they are asking that which of the following number is completely divisible by 99. How you can say so? 11 into 9. So first apply the divisibility rule of 9, then 11. First I am saying to apply for 9 because just what is the divisibility rule of 9? That if the addition of the digits present in the number is divisible by 9, it means it is divisible by the number is also divisible by 9. This is what the divisibility rule of 9. Okay, so if number is not even divisible by 9, so for sure it is not going to be divisible by 99. So that is what the case. Okay, so let's take this number. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 7, 15. 15 plus 2, 17. 17 plus 4, 24. 24 plus 4, 25. Is it divisible by 9? No. So don't go for 11 even, because if it is not divisible by 9, then for sure it won't be divisible by 99. Let's take this one. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 20, 27. This is divisible by 9. Now we have to check whether it is divisible by 11 or not. So, let's we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2. Okay. So 1 minus 3 is going to give me minus ka 2. 5 minus 7 again going to give me minus ka 2. 9 minus 2 is going to give me 7. Okay, so minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 plus 7. That is divisible by 11? No, right? So this number is not divisible by 99. This is also not divisible. Let's try for this one. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 4, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. So yes, it is divisible by 9. Let's check for the 11. So 1 minus 1, 0. 4 minus 3, 1. And 4 minus 5, that is going to give me minus 7. So we are having 0. So it means this is the number that is divisible by 99. Let's not check this one because only one option is correct. Okay. So let's move to the next question now. Okay, so this is for your homework, as if I just shown you this particular question. So this is also similar. Here what you have to do, so this number can be written as 45, can be written as 5 or like 9 into 5. Okay. Don't write it like 3 into 3 into 5 and you are just then checking the divisibility rule for 3 and that's it. No. Write like this, 9 into 5. So check the divisibility rule of 9, then 5. So for 5 it is pretty simple. So if in the end, if the last digit is 0, 0 or 5, it means the number is divisible by 5. So in this number, that's not even having 0 or 5, so that is for sure not divisible by 5. Then you can simply say that it won't be divisible by 45. So you have to check for these numbers now. So just check for these numbers and just comment your answer, whatever it is. So here we are having a question from unit digit. Well, this question has been asked mostly in the competitive exam, right? And kind of tricky and interesting question as well. That you must be wondering that how to tell, we are having that many factorial, how to tell that what is going to be the unit digit. Well, let's see. 1 factorial, you will be having 1. 2 factorial, it is going to be 2. 3 factorial, it is going to be 3 into 2, that is 6, right? 4 factorial, 4 into 3 into 2, that is going to be 24. 5 factorial, that is going to be 120. 6 factorial, that is going to be 720. And it will keep on happening like this. Now what you have noticed, that after 4 factorial, all the factorials are having 0 in the unit digit, and this is going to happen because we are having a combination of 2 and 5, and combination of 2 and 5 always results into 10, and 10 is going to create a 0, right? So from 5 factorial, no matter which factorial you are checking, you are always going to get a 0 at the end, that is for sure. So this is not going to contribute in the unit digit. Now we have to just worry about these. So let's just sum them up. So 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6, and the unit digit of this one is 4. So 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 1, 13. So what is the unit digit? 3. So the correct answer for this one is going to be 3. So whenever you are getting these sort of questions, just remember this particular trick, that after 5 factorial, and just understand it. You don't have to remember even, just understand this, that after 4 factorial, you will be always getting 0 in the unit digit. Okay, so 0 won't create any sort of effect. So you have to worry about just the starting this 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial, and just add the unit digit of all these factorials. So 1, 2, 6, 4 we added, and we are getting a summation of 13. We have to consider the unit digit only. So the correct answer is going to be 3 here. Okay, that's it. So let's move to the next question now. So let's see, here also we have to determine the unit digit of this particular number. Now for sure you are not going to multiply this whole number. Are you going to do so? Are you going to do so? No. Just worry about, just take care about the unit digit. आपको बस unit digit से मतलब है और किसी चीज से नहीं. So 7 into 6 into 8. 7 6 are 42. 42, if you will do 42 we have. Okay, so you don't have to do the complete multiplication, just 8 into 2 you will do. So you can see we are getting 16, that is 6 is in the unit digit. So directly just stick to the 6. No further calculation that 8 2 is 16, 8 4 is 32, 1 carry and all and all. You don't have to do any such thing, right? Let's move to the next question now. So here we have the unit digit in the product 1 2 2. Okay, in this particular digit you have to tell the unit digit 122 raised to 173. So here we will use the concept of cyclicity. So what is the cyclicity of 2? 4, right? We have already discussed in the previous video. If you haven't watched that video, then personally I would say that please watch that one, only then you will be understand it. So after 4 cycles, 2 is the number that repeats its unit digit pattern. So what we can do, just take this remainder. Okay, so what we can do, just take this power and divide this by 4. Also, you don't have to take the complete power. You know, if this 73, if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, okay, last 2 digits can tell you whether a number is divisible by 4 or not. So 73 we will take only. 4 1 is 4, 7 4 3, and 4 8 is 32. So the remainder is 1. Okay, so 1 is remaining. So just we have 122 raised to 1. Now here also you don't have to worry about the whole number. Just take care of this unit digit we have to consider, right? So 2 raised to 1 is going to give me 2. So what is going to be the unit digit? 2. You can see how simple it has become now, right? So let's see the next question now. So now here I am going to discuss a very important concept, that is determine the number of zeros. So if a number is given in this format, that is n factorial format, so how to determine the number of zeros? Well, for this sort of format, what you have to do, you have to keep on dividing the number n by 5 till the number becomes so small that it cannot be further divided by the 5. Let me show you what do I actually mean by this. So 200 by 5, it is going to give us 40. 40 divided by 5, the quotient is going to be 8. 8 divided by 5, the quotient is going to be 1. And now 1 cannot be further divided by 5, right? It cannot be further divided. So what we have to do, just add all these quotients, that is 40 plus 8 plus 1. 40 plus 8 plus 1. So we are getting 49. So how many number of zeros does this has? This 200 factorial has 49 zeros. Similarly, same thing we have to do here as well. So 100 factorial, let's take first. So 5 divided by 100, 20 we're gonna get. 20 divided by 4, 20 divided by 5, we are going to get 4. Now 4 cannot be further divided by 5. Can it be? No, right? So number of zeros in 100 factorial is 24. Now let's take 200 factorial. So 200 factorial, I just shown you that it has 49 zeros. So let's add them. 24 plus 49. Okay, 24 plus 49. So 9 plus 4, 13, 73. So this number, that is 100 factorial into 200 factorial, is going to have 73 zeros. Now what if the sequence is given like this? So see, when do we get 0? Basically when we are having a combination of 2 and 5, because this combination is going to create 0. When you are having something like this, then you have to check that how many pairs of 2 and 5 are here, and these pairs are going to decide that how many numbers this term will have. Okay, so 25 can be written as 5 square. 75, in 75 how many 5 do we have? Basically 15 into 5, that is 1 5 is possible. Here also we are having 1 5, and this can be written as 5 cube, and this can be written as 2 raised to 6. Okay, so you can see we have to consider the pair of 2 5, like the power should be, we have to consider, because 2 and 5 are going to create 0. So 2 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 6. Okay, so we can simply say that 6 zeros are going to be there in this particular term. By solving this particular expression, we are going to get 6 zeros, because we are having a pair of 2 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 6. Okay, so that is the case. I hope you understood all the questions. Now in the next video we will discuss a very important theorem from the number system, that is remainder theorem. So make sure to watch the complete videos, make sure to support us, make sure to subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.